Hello, hi, it's Liz here, and today I am making some fantastic frames. It's for Scrimping Mommy Challenge on Facebook, and it's week 2 fantastic frames. I have made one as a little sample to show you what we're going to be doing, and then we'll do 2 or 3 together. So if you want to pop over to Facebook, there's plenty of inspiration from Amanda and all the ladies over there, and yeah. So this is my little frame. I've been die cutting and fussy cutting. The frame, they're all going to be the same size. The frame is about 9.5 centimetres by 7.5, which in old money is 3 3/4 thereabouts, and just nearly 3 inches. Yeah, just over 3 3/4 probably for the outside frame. So I shall show you the dies I've used. The bigger of the frames, the outside frame if you like, is this die set, which is a kind of wobbly edge rectangle. I don't have the name of it. I moved all my dies into storage on magnets, and sometimes I got the sticker from the package and put it on the back, and sometimes I didn't. And sometimes it's written and sometimes it's not, depending on how busy I was at the time. The littler frame, which you can just see on this layer here, is this one. And this is my favourite things, stitched square scallop frame or scallop frame. So that's the two frames I'm using today. And then this little border here, if you can see that, is this die, and this is La La Land stitched scallop. I've had it a long time. I don't even know if La La Land Crafts, LL Land, I'm sure that's La La Land, or am I thinking of the film? Anyway, it's stitched scallop border die. I'm sure if you searched you would be able to find it. So that's the 3 sets of 3 dies I'm using. The leaf in the background is from this packet, 49 in Market, Vintage Artistry Essentials Foliage. And the birds have been die cut from my favourite bird book. This is Thornburn's Birds, and you get lots of birds. I use this book all the time. I'm going to be devastated when I've used up all the birds that I want to use. Some of them are a little bit big, but by and large the sizes are really good, so and you get a whole lot to a page. So if you ever come across Thornburn's Birds, it's just get it, would be my advice. Yeah, so that's where the birds have come from. Let's put that over there and get started on one of these frames. I've got all my little pieces here. This one, they're all slightly different. This is the only one that's going lengthways, like horizontally. All the rest are going long ways, vertically. So yeah, it's going to be slightly different, that one. I've die cut all the pieces from different things. This is old book page. That was map, an old map book page, and then that was from book page 2. All different books, just any odd bits that you've got. So that's how the frame dies, with the 2 dies. And then this is the little scalloped edge one, which I've die cut from music paper. And then I have my little scalloped edge, and this is an old map. I'm going to put the scallops this way up this time. There, the scallops are at the bottom. And then I've got my fussy cut bird, which is looking that way. So I always, it's a thing, I always like to have whatever the item is, be it a person or a butterfly or a bird, I always like to have them facing into the middle. So these two are all facing into the middle, and this one's looking back. I would normally, if he was facing that way, I would put him there, but because he's turning his head, I've got to put him on that side. It's a rule. So I've got a little number, and I've got my background. I was thinking that maybe I could have put vellum in the background here. Just cut a piece of vellum, but these are quite plasticky and quite sturdy, and so by the time you put that on, you wouldn't really see the vellum, I don't think. I was going to use the vellum so that the bird had something to stick onto, rather, or he would fall through the frame, but these plastic leaves are quite robust, and maybe just something along those lines, something like that. So I'm layering up my two frames with the leaves in between, betwixt and between. I'm just going to use my glue stick for this and just put a little dot of glue up in that corner and a little careful dot of glue in that corner, because this book page is quite old, and yeah, it wouldn't be the first time that I've used glue and it just tears. And then that there. Now this is quite narrow, and I'm going to just use my all-purpose sticky glue. It's just white PVA. If it comes out, yep, just a little dot here and there will be enough to hold that. Now, do I want my scallops on top or underneath? Top. Decision made. And this just adds another little bit of interest there. And then, now this might be too long, yes. I don't mind it hanging over the edge a little bit, but that's just, I think, too much. Let's just snip it off at that black. Oops. At this black bit here. That's better. Oh, I'm all fingers and thumbs today, out the way of doing this. I've not been in the crafty room for over a week. We've been off on annual leave, and we've been out and about and eating far too much, if you ask me. Enjoyed every mouthful though yesterday, which was obviously Sunday. Well, not obviously, you might not be watching this on a Monday, but anyway, yesterday was our last day of the holidays, and we went for Sunday lunch. Roast beef, well, I had the roast beef because that's my favourite, Yorkshire pudding, and veggies and roast potatoes. And I think we'll put the three. Let's have a wee look. I think I like it down there. So that was our last meal of the holidays. So today it's just back to a little bowl of soup and some chicken and some boiled potatoes and carrot, I think it is tonight. So you can still see through, so when you put it on your page, you'll be able to see the background of whatever your page is. Right, and I'll show you. I have my journal here. If we just jump to the back page there, you can see what I mean. You can see that patterned through the space in the frame, so that's nice. I think that's what sets it apart from a cluster or something else. You can see bits through the frame. Now you could glue it down just as a frame, as a decoration, or you could leave the top open as a little pocket or whatever. Okay, so this time we have these pieces. I've got my leaf. Let's just move. I don't need the scissors, I don't think. So a little bit of glue. Which bits do we need to glue? Just up the top there. A little bit there. Yep. And then the outer frame, we'll use the wet glue for that because it's hard to be precise with the glue stick. We'll just put that frame all layered on that frame, and this time I have the scalloped edge using the old book page, and I think maybe we'll move it up a little bit further this time just to make it a little bit different, because I've got little twin birds today for this one, and that will go right bang in the middle. So we'll just, yeah, carefully get some glue onto that. Put it up a little bit. So we found a new place to go for brunch. Well, they do brunch and they do evening, what they call small plates, which is, I suppose, like tapas a little bit. It's in an area of Glasgow that we weren't hugely familiar with. The place was called Wee Paris, which is quite cute. And I had a baked omelette and ham. Oh, that was lovely. That was one day last week. I think I'll put these in the middle. Now, is this a 6 or a 9? I think we'll call it a 6. And I think, yep, I think this goes better down there. So that's my annual leave till August. I've got a week off in August. And then I've got, that's a nice one, isn't it? And then I've got a week in September. So all through the summer to go yet before August, but that's fine. Right, so this one is book page, second frame is map, and the scallop is music. This is how I like to do the mass makes, pick out all the things, and then I just die cut 4 of them and then 4 of the little frames, and then threw it all up in the air and see where it landed. I think when you're using book pages and second-hand books and whatnot, it just all automatically matches. Music paper, book pages, maps. It just all goes anyway. You don't even need to think about it. I like the colour of the map. there. Now will we put this, what have I got? I've got one down, one up, I've got two down. Let's put this one up the way. What's my bird like? I know it's just subtle differences, but it's little differences that make a difference. No, not liking that. Keep it square. Put this one underneath. I think we'll put that one underneath because I've not had an underneath scallop. Yep. All the other scallops are on the top. And again, we'll need to cut a little bit off. Perfect. Too much glue on that. There we are. And then this little map piece on the top. So that's me back to work this morning in the office, but working from home tomorrow and Wednesday because it's two public holidays for the Queen's Jubilee on Thursday and Friday, and I don't work Thursdays and Fridays anyway, so I wonder if we should put that in the middle this time because I've got them all on different sides. Maybe it needs a middle. Let's see how it looks with the bird. Yeah, I think we'll put one in the middle. Or do we want one? You know, I just can't see past putting it on. Can't see past putting it at the side. And bird on, and this is the last one. And then I've got a nice little collection from a box for when I need something birdy. There we are. Let's have a little tidy up and then let's look at our handiwork. Put the lid on this. I forgot to put the lid on this during the week, and then when it came back it's hard and I had to get a knife and cut a slice off it to get to a soft bit. Lesson learned, don't leave the top off. Take a little bit excess glue there. There. So we've got this one, number 10, lovely. This one, number 6, and number 3. All very similar, but really different shades of book page. I think I need to stick that bird down properly again. That's fine. Okay, I'm going to leave it there. So thanks for joining me today, and if you've liked the video, a thumbs up would be great, and I'll see you next time. Bye for now.